Life conforms the believers to the image of God and brings them into glory. The Bible says that it is life which conforms the believers to the image of the Son of God. Only by the way of life can we be conformed to the image of the Son of God. Romans chapter 8 verse 2 speaks of the Spirit of life, and verse 6 mentions that the mind set on the Spirit is life. It is by this life of the Spirit that we can be conformed to the Son of God. This is very clear. Also, it is Christ as life who brings us into God's glory to express God. Colossians chapter 3 verse 4 tells us that Christ our life will bring us into God's glory that we may express God. This confirms the claim that it is by God's life that we express God. Resurrection life gives authority. The Bible also shows that it was the budding resurrection life which gave authority to Aaron's rod. 12 rods representing the 12 tribes of Israel were placed in the presence of the Lord for one night. Each rod was a piece of dry, dead wood. During the night, Aaron's rod budded, signifying that resurrection life had authorized his rod to reign over the people. Thus, life gives authority. If you are going to be a leading one in the church, you need a great deal of life. Elders are assigned not only by the outward appointment, but by the inward authorization in life. All elders should be matured in life and qualified to rule by this reigning life. This is also true for the deacons, the deaconess, and the leading ones in the service groups. Only life can assign authority. Revelation chapter 20 verse 4 says that it is the overcoming resurrection life which brings believers into the reign with Christ during the millennium. Resurrection life brings us into the kingship with Christ because it proceeds out of the throne of God. The throne of God signifies authority. We see a picture of this in Revelation chapter 22 verse 1, where the water of life issues out of the throne of God. Therefore, authority and life are mutually related. The river of life is related to the throne of God. If we have the throne of God as our source, we will be in the water of life. If we are in the water of life, it will bring us to the throne of God, giving us the authority that proceeds from His throne. Life brings authority. We all must see that representing God requires God's life. The first step, creating man as a vessel to contain God as life. The first step of God's procedure in fulfilling His purpose was to create man as a vessel to contain himself as life. I like this word vessel. Do you realize that as human being, you are a vessel? A vessel is like a bottle or a cup. Today, while I was with the Lord, I was rejoicing because I am a vessel. I say to myself, man, you are exactly like a bottle. Your mouth resembles the mouth of a bottle. The purpose of a bottle is to contain something, not to contain yourself. You are a vessel that is designed to contain God.